The Rheingau is, compared to other regions in Germany, quite small region. Nevertheless, it is quite prestigious, has a long history, and really interesting and unique wines to discover. This region is from east to west, just 50 kilometers from Hochheim, close by to Frankfurt, via Lorschhausen. The region is a narrow strip along the Rhine between Wiesbaden and Lorsch, stretching as far as Flörsheim-Wicker in the east. Some of Rheingau Riesling and also Pinot Noir for which Assmannshausen is renowned. It's a really interesting region to discover. Pinot Noir from Assmannshausen is, in comparison to other international growing regions, quite unique. We have steep slope viticulture, schist soil, we have really old vines, low yields, really interesting wine styles coming out of that. The Rheingau, furthermore, is a quite popular tourist region, which is full of old monasteries and castles, which are magnificently embedded into the wine landscape. And not just for visitors or tourists from abroad, it is a famous spot to stay. Also quite an important number of tourists or visitors coming from Germany or in general close by, spending a weekend or just a day enjoying wine, food, hiking, whatever. So wine tourism is an important point here as well. While looking at this map here of the Rheingau, we can discover that the region can be divided into three sections. So the first is the so-called Upper Rheingau. The Upper Rheingau is from east to west along those cities of Hochheim, which also gives the name Hock. In English, it is a synonym for German wine or Riesling as such. So Hochheim was an important source for the British royals in terms of Riesling. So Hochheim, Wicker and Flörsheim group as the so-called Upper Rheingau. Then moving westwards towards Wiesbaden, behind the Middle Rheingau starts from Walluf until Geisenheim. It consists of sprawling and rather wide open terrain. Those vineyards are, compared maybe to the Mosel, a bit more flat, not that steep. Nevertheless, in some sites we even get decent slopes. And then we have the Lower Rheingau from Rüdesheim to Lorschhausen, and Rüdesheim, or behind Rüdesheim, it is the point where the valley narrows and the so-called UNESCO World Heritage Middle Rhine Valley starts. It's also in Rüdesheim where we have the so-called Bingerloch, so that steepening or that narrowing of the valley also leads to a slight changed microclimate, in general a bit more windy due to that.